Hello and welcome back to my psychic monotype of Pokemon Complex Crystal. In the last episode, we finally reached Mahogany Town after finishing off everything on the west side of Johto, and now we're going to start heading back through the east side, and the first part of that is obviously dealing with the Lake of Rage side quest, and obviously the whole thing about the rockets in this area. So we can see our team here: Star, Zartu, Eevee, Jinx, Giraffrig. We'll keep Cyndaquil in for the moment because there is a cut route, or at least a route with lots of cut bushes. We'll take that route quickly and then we'll come back and probably swap in. And to be fair, there aren't that many battles here, so we should be fine. So anyway, so we're going to take on Campus Spencer. He starts off with a Sand Slash, which is a nice match for Stara. Except he gets a crit hit slash and takes me out in one hit. I'm so glad that this isn't like a, I'm so glad this isn't like a Nuzlocke or anything like that. That would be like terrifying. Anyway, this next Pokemon is a Steelix, so that's a bit annoying. We've obviously lost our main counter to that, so we're going to Jinx here. Which is a risk, obviously, because we are weak to steel. Powder Snow should be... that's a crit, though. That does not do a lot. It's only got Slam, but Slam gets a crit hit on me, so there we go. Typical. Okay, we're going to Giraffrig now. We will... Confusion is resisted. Strength is resisted. We're going to Shadow Ball. That does nothing. That's also resisted. I did not realise that was resisted. So I think the better thing to do is go for Confusion, because we don't want to go into Steelix's incredible physical defense, which is why that Shadow Ball did literally nothing. We get the Confusion, which is really nice. Goes for the Harden. That's not too much of an issue for us, and there we go. And last Pokemon is a Kabutops, which is interesting. So obviously Rock, Water. We really have nothing for that at all. We'll stay in, just because we have a stab attack here that isn't resisted, like most of mine. Wow, level 42. I hadn't realised, actually, that these guys are actually pretty high level. We could be in trouble here. Going to Eevee. Bite is pointless. Do we Tail Whip and try and survive? Or do we Quick Attack and try and get some down? I think we Tail Whip, but we're slower. Ah, there you go. That's good. So we got two down, even 3 Tail Whips. This is good. So he's at -3, which should hopefully mean that this Fly will do loads. It does nothing. Slash does not much to us though. So do we Nightshade? Yeah, Nightshade. There we go. Oh god, that was a worrying battle. And Zartu wants to learn Future Sight. It is a psychic type move. Does the Future Sight get stab? I do not know whether Future Sight gets stab or not. But either way, it's better than Teleport. Teleport is completely pointless for us. So we just about defeat Campus Spencer there. That was a bit worrying. We certainly weren't ready, or weren't as ready for that as I thought we would be. Sorry, I didn't realise how low the volume was. So anyway. So we are now going to zip around and head back. So we got Wild Pidgeotto. You'd normally see Wild... I know you wouldn't see Wild Giraffrig, because Giraffrig is actually changed. It's Giraffrig no longer appears in Crystal. Although obviously this is where you find Giraffrig in Gold and Silver. So we see a level 20 Clefairy. This Picnic Tiffany doesn't look like she's had her mons changed. It's a bit of a pity. Anyway, so we're going to find some various items around this way, and also go up this way, because this way obviously leads us to... We're really lucky that that Flaffy didn't go for an electric type move. Yeah, this route leads, there's a full restore there, up to the guy who gives us hidden power. Hidden... Yeah, it's is it hidden power? I think it's hidden power. Secret power, whatever it is. The one that changes type depending on which Pokemon you are. And lots of other random things. So we'll grab lots of different things. We get a TM43, and we'll go over to here. Yeah, so he gives us a TM10, which is hidden power. Excuse me. As mentioned before, so we get hidden power, which is pretty cool. I just realised that because Eevee's died again, Eevee's going to struggle to evolve this episode, which is kind of sad. I just want an Espeon. It would be really cool. Never had a friendship evolution before, so it'd be cool. Anyway, we're just moving our way back through. We will... Yeah, we'll take you on. Let's see what you're in. He's in a slump. Maybe it's the gear I'm using. Let's battle for a change of pace. So we've got Fissure Marvin here. I shouldn't have battled him because he's got water Pokemon, and I don't have a good... Without Kadabra, I don't have a good... I have no Pokemon that resists water, essentially. There's Twister. I'm swifting here just because, obviously, yes, you can keep agilitying even though you're that high up. Are we going to be able to get snow enough with it? Okay. Should have healed up earlier there. But we can go to Eevee here and we can quick attack, and Eevee will get some experience. It grows to level 34. Next up is the Feraligatr. So, I mean, most of my Pokemon do have decent special defense, but that's not really helping us here. We're going to go for the Future Sight. That does way too much. I will fly, because we can avoid the bite. And that does literally nothing. We're dead. So we know it has bite, which is bad news for Giraffrig and Eevee. We hit it with the Future Sight, which does nothing. So we're going to start Tail Whipping. 2, 3. So it's at -3 now, which should mean that Giraffrig, with Strength, should be able to get a decent hit on. It's at -3, and it goes down. There we go. Okay, good. Okay, so next up is the Dugong. We're going to go into Jinx. We're going to hope for a bit of... Ooh, we have no Sing. Forgot about that. We're going to lick the Paralysis. There we go, we get the Paralysis, which is really useful. Now we're going to Confusion. We shouldn't go down to a Takedown. Okay, keep missing Takedown, that's really good. Confusion is not doing a lot, obviously. Don't take me out. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. So... Do I not have anything better than fresh water? We need to heal up fully, otherwise... Okay, so lowers our attack, that's completely fine by me. Confusion does another good amount. We get the full Paralysis, that's why we paralyzed that Dugong. There we go. Jinx grows to level 36. And the final Pokemon is an Azumarill. We're going to stay in, and we're going to lick again. Come on, get that power, get that power. Get that power, we need the power now. Oh, crud. It's set up 3 rollouts, we are dead as doornails. Right now. Unless it misses, it's got to miss. If it doesn't miss, we're dead. It hits. Wow, we survive? How on earth have we survived a ×4 rollout? So if I'm sensible here, what I do is I go into Cyndaquil and... Oh, screw it. I should never go into Cyndaquil because obviously it's an HM slave. But it saves me losing this battle, essentially. I'm pretty sure I need to Strength. I don't think Cyndaquil is anything that will actually help us out here. Oh, God's sake. Unless I heal. I could just... No, because it's at +5, so... We swap. Let it... You can roll out my Cyndaquil, there we go. Now that's 5 rollouts, so this should mean that if I heal, rollout shouldn't do anything to us. Probably find out it's got Bubble Beam! Great. But Bubble Beam doesn't do too much. We Strength, and we Strength again. And there we go, finally. Okay, that was naughty. Shouldn't have done that, but again, I just can't be bothered with losing. Don't know. You know, it's not like it's a really important battle. It's not like it's like a gym lead or anything like that. I forgot that we are under-leveled. We are under-leveled. We need to work out what we need. Actually, you know, I can get rid of Cyndaquil now. To be fair, if I had had Alakazam if I had had Kadabra in the same situation, I would have probably done exactly the same thing. Admittedly, if I had had Kadabra, I probably wouldn't have got into that trouble because I have Thunder Punch, and Thunder Punch would completely run through that team. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable about it. But yeah. Anyway, so we're going to keep moving up this way, and we're going to start taking out some more guys. So Stara is at 36, Eevee is at 34, and we're going to move you to the front. Some stab headbutts has got to do some things. There we go. So, hey, do you have any rare Pokemon? He asks. It's Pokemaniac Brent, who has a Tauros. That's a scary Pokemon. If we swap out to Girafrig, Thrash does so much. We're gonna. Nope, it's too slow. The issue is that he's really fast and I am not. I can't remember if Tauros has rubbish normal defense or special defense. See, we can't Nightshade because Ghost. Wow, it's faster than my Xatu. That is bad. Ah, good. It got stuck into. Okay. Well, now it's no longer confused, which is always great. But it's at -1 defense, mind you, not special, which is kind of silly. We hit it with the Future Sight, and that does nothing. Don't take me out, 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 please don't take me out, thank you. Oh, and lick his ghost, because you're an... Okay, I'm an idiot. Freaking idiot. Okay. Good, you hurt yourself in confusion, that's really nice. It's still confused, please hurt yourself in confusion again, that'd be lovely. Nope. Okay, Kadabra. Please be faster. Yes, okay, good. Lord. Probably could have gone into Kadabra a lot earlier there. Anyway, so that guy's talking to us about Bill. Interesting. Obviously, being a Pokemaniac, he's talking about how he reveres Bill there, which is quite nice. Nice little touch there. Okay, so this hasn't been a great start. Obviously, we've had multiple close battles. Still no losses, although, well, depends how you read it. Some of you might say, yes, definitely should have been a loss, but anyway. Calm down, Farfetch'd, it's not that serious. So we're just going to make our way through. I'm coming down here just to grab this item, which is a Max Ether. We don't want to go through there because the Team Rocket ones there will charge us a certain amount of money just to enter. So we can quite easily do this. Anyway, so we find out that our rival is being an idiot to this guy, calling his Pokemon stupid, or whatever it was. Do I really not take out this 9003 hits? And he gets a crit hit. Of course he gets a crit hit. Oh, that's terrible. Come on, Xatu. We're going to Future Sight. Because you're just going to Quick Attack me. And then we're going to fly it. And we're going to hit you with the Future Sight as well. And then we're going to do exactly the same. Boom. Cool. Okay. So, do you talk about your Nidoking? You don't have a Nidoking anymore. You have a Ninetales. But anyway. I'm just going to keep moving. This should be the last battle, I think, before we head down into the mess that will be the Team Rocket base. And he's got an Arcanine. Okay, so they swapped the Nidoking, I think that was Nidoking and a Nidoqueen, and they swapped it for an Arcanine and a Ninetales, which is quite nice. Do I expect this to be a physical Arcanine? Yes, I do. And I was right, which is always nice. It's going to be faster than me, isn't it? I'm just going to get some damage off. Leah does not hurt me. Wow, we are fast. Is that a speed tie then? That's bizarre. Would not have said it. There we go, okay. It looks like that is a speed tie, which is not something I would have said would be the case. We're going to Kadabra here. We'll just psychic away. There we go, cool. So defeat Pokemaniac then. That should be all the battles, I think. Yeah, okay. So we've reached the Lake of Rage. Obviously, this is the guy who talks, the fishing guru's house. He talks about, I think if we give him, you can give him various Magikarp, and he'll sort of tell you how, you know, like, if you give them a big Magikarp, like in terms of size, I think, he gives you something as a reward. Can't remember exactly. Anyway, so we are going to battle the Red Gyarados. And because we want this battle to be quick and easy, we're just going to swap into our Pokemon which knows an electric attack. So, here he is, level 30 Gyarados. It's not going to be any problem for Kadabra. Thunder Punch takes it out in one hit. And we get a red scale. Which I'm pretty sure you can give to the to Mr. Pokemon and he'll do something. Anyway, so we see Lance here with his incredible cape. So, the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumours? Your mark, Lance, blah 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 blah. And he just tells me he's gonna ask he's just gonna ask me to help him investigate. We are going to help him investigate. I don't think we can go through here until the Team Rocket grunts are defeated in Mahogany Town. So we are gonna come down here and sort this out. And then we've got a long list of battles, obviously, inside the Mahogany Town. So anyway, Dragonite attacks this guy. What took you, Mark? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal was coming from here. The stairs are right here. So, we head down, and obviously we've now got this annoying sequence of events where the guys come at us every time we pass these statues. And there's a whole sequence of this. So, we've got it starts off with a level 43 Hypno. We do have Bite. I don't know how much that's going to do. It does absolutely nothing. We do also have Headbutt, and Headbutt does more, which is always lovely. And we get a crit hit. And we're going to swap out, and we're going to go into Giraffe Raid, because we resist everything. Well, not resist, but we tank everything that he can hit with us. And there we go, cool. His next Pokemon is a Golbat, so we could stay in, or we can go to Jinx, which I think is what we're going to do. And we are going to Powder Snow. And then Confusion. Confusion just like, it was a crit, so we can't actually tell. And then the second battle, so Rocket Grunt, he has 3 Pokemon, starting off with a Raticate, which obviously we have nothing for, which kind of sucks. Goes for Hyper Fang, which obviously halves your health. Oh no, it doesn't. No, sorry, that's Super Fang. What am I talking about? I wish I was faster, but I'm not. So I'm just going to Confusion. It pursues me. It's a good thing. Well, it doesn't matter that I didn't leave, but yeah. We're going to Star You here, and we will Swift. We should have Swifted. Should have Surfed there, but anyway. So next Pokemon is a Muck. We can go into hopefully. As Jinx hopefully gets some nice confusions off against this guy. Hopefully what will happen is that... Oh, for God's sake. Kadabra goes to level 40, and he's also got a Weezing. Do not explode on me. It's got Sludge. Oh, we're hurt by poison. I hadn't considered the poison. That's bad. Fly hits. We get hurt by the poison. But it gets hit by Future Sight. Future Sight does nothing. Is Future Sight not psychic? I'm sure Future Sight's a psychic type attack. Oh dear, we're now in really big trouble. Because none of my remaining Pokemon have any psychic type moves. God, that Sludge did so much. Okay. Do I have a Revive? I do have a Revive. I'm just going to Revive Kadabra here because it keeps getting crits as well, which is always lovely. But there we go. Psychic should take out the Weezing. There we go. So we defeat the Rocket Grunt. And as he says, there are surveillance cameras inside the statues. Eevee fainted. I meant to heal. Got to stop Eevee from fainting, otherwise he will never evolve. So, yeah. you're not going to... Oh, I shouldn't have bought a Rage Candy buff anyway. How much health does it give back? I can't remember. 20, yeah, exactly. It's completely pointless buying the Rage Candy bar. I didn't mean to buy it. But anyway. So that's the first set of those battles done, and as you can see, they're going to be annoying throughout the entirety of this area. And with my Pokemon currently underleveled, whilst this is good experience, it's also pretty dangerous. So, next, you. You have your Hypno, which we hit with Nick. No, we swap to Giraffrig. Giraffrig hits the Hypno hard with Shadow Ball. There we go. Crit hit, even better. Jinx hits the Golbat with Confusion. And Powder Snow, if we choose. So, that's the first one. And then the second one, we start off with Eradicate, which, again, it would be nice to have... I forgot about Pursuit. And... Thank you for lowering my speed even more, even though you're already faster than me. You want to minimize? Minimize is probably better than Harden, and to be honest, just because we have so little health. But then again, minimize. Yeah, we're not done. Okay, Muck. We'll go into Kadabra here. I reckon quick fire kills is going to be the order of the day. If we can get some really strong psychics off. I'm not sure what level I evolve. I'm pretty sure that they changed... Oh, it's not even a one-hit KO, wow. Okay. So, yeah, so we start off with Giraffrig. Giraffrig takes out... well, Giraffrig puts in work against the Hypno, and then also should really hurt the Raticate. We'll use Jinx against the Golbat. And we'll use... I'm going to use Kadabra against the Weezing and the Muck. So anyway, you start off with a Rhydon, which is bad news for you, good news for me. Scary face, good, good, good. So there we go, Surf comes in handy there, beautifully. Next up is the Arbok. Unfortunately, Xatu's not going to get much experience here, and neither is Eevee, just because we want to concentrate on actually killing these guys. Because, as you can see, I mean, this guy's 7 levels above me. And the annoying thing is that all these poison Pokemon always seem to know Bite. Houndoom. Ooh, dear. Okay. We've got to go into Sarah. Do we have anything for Dark types at the moment? Do we have anything for Dark types at the moment? We need a Fighting type move or a Bug type move. Oh, God, that's a scary Pokemon. And Bite is super. Is Stab, and we get flinched. This is bad. Okay, what do we do? What do we do? We're stuck here against this. Because the issue is Bite is obviously Stab and does a huge amount of damage to virtually everyone on my team. I wanna... Yeah, Bite. Even got a crit just for lols. So let's see. Obviously you can't use Psychic because Dark are completely immune to that. Thunder Punch. I want to see how much this does. It probably won't do much. It's not Stab. And Bite is not a KO, which is nice. So we get some damage off. I don't think we'll survive, but if we do, Strength would be... Oh, Feint Attack. Is that worse than Bite or better than Bite in this gen? I can't remember. But anyway, we survive, which is nice. And we get off a Strength, and we take out the Houndoom, which is really good. Giraffrig grows to level 40. Next Pokemon is a Murkrow. Of course it's a freaking Murkrow. And the issue with Murkrow is that they're crazy fast in this. Essentially, Pokemon like Murkrow, I think, got a bit of a buff. Slower, so Powder Snow is going to connect, and it does half. Pursuit, range attack. It's going to take me out. But we get the damage off against the Murkrow, which is nice. I reckon it's going to be faster than me. Yeah, it is faster than me. That sucks. Xatu should be faster because it just should be. So we'll Nightshade. Oh no, it's not faster. Wow. Wow! But Xatu's really fast. That does not enough. We need it to mess up. But no, it Nightshades. So it's down to you, Eevee. Do we quick attack for guaranteed hit, or do we headbutt for potential knockout? We headbutt. And there we go, we take it out. Okay, so well done, Eevee, for surviving to level 36. And Eevee is trying to learn Baton Pass. Ooh, 36. Ah! Well, what level does Espeon learn its first psychic move? Because we don't want Eevee to learn past that. Yeah, we don't want to learn Baton Pass. And we defeat Rocket Run. Okay, I didn't realise that was his last Pokemon. That's really, really good. Oh, thank goodness. So we need to heal up massively. Yeah, so Eevee, we definitely need to max out that happiness as fast as possible. Okay, so Giraffre, get to the front. This is turning out to be a lot tougher than I thought it would be, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's nice because I do enjoy a challenge. I think the gold hard type, the gold hard type monotype sort of showed that. But yeah, no, it'll be interesting. So you have a Magnemite, which is good news for me. Uses loads of things, but strength it's only level 20. It's only level 20. It's only level 20. Boom. Easy peasy. So we defeat that scientist. Scientist Jed. So, we go behind him to get the guard spec, which isn't that useful for us, unfortunately. And we have another trigger of the three of the set of 2 battles. So, let's see if we can zip through this as fast as possible. Shadow Ball is so close to being a one-hit KO. Why can't he be a one-hit KO? Then Golbat. So, Jinx. We're going to Confusion in case it gets confused, because that's, there we go, beautiful. Unfortunately, despite getting the Confusion, it doesn't work. And then we cut through, and then it's this guy. It starts off with Eradicate, we Strength, and that does lots. And then he goes into the Wheezing. We go into Kadabra with his Kadabra. Destroys the Wheezing, and then hopefully the level to 41 should also mean it can destroy the Muck. Not quite, but there we go, cool. So that is our pattern we use for those battles. And we get a Hyper Potion, and we are going to heal up Giraffre. And we can use that freaking Rage Candy bar. Screw holding onto that. So, anyway, another one. Exactly the same battle again. This is actually probably my least favourite part of this game. Just like, why are you forcing me to do the same battle twice? You know. And Giraffre wants to learn Psybeam, which I think is better than Confusion. I'm trying to remember. Because there's the issue between Psybeam and Psywave. And one of them is varying power, and one of them is base 65 and is better. Just plain better. I think it's Psybeam. We will change. The reason I'm changing is just because I like Jinx getting the levels. It's good for Jinx to get some levels. Confusion. Confusion. There we go. Cool. And then you. Let's try it. See how much this does. Does not a lot. I might guarantee Confusion as well. I can't remember, but we're going to stay in. I'm going to see what Psybeam does to this Weezing. It does half, and then it explodes. Screw you, Weezing. Screw you for exploding on me. Such a dumb thing to do. Muck, Psychic. And Psychic again. There we go. Cool. I think there's one more statue if I'm not mistaken. Which, yeah, there is. And obviously, because of there's one more statue, we really want Giraffrig around, because Giraffrig is our main, or makes really quick work of the Hypno. So, we head back in, lots of back and forth, but then again I'm pretty used to that by now. We head down here, and so, whilst this happens, I'm going to do that, just to hopefully adjust the volume so it's slightly better. Again, we're getting some background noise, which kind of sucks, but anyway, so. Shadow Ball takes out the pincer, Hypno. Jinx destroys this Golbat. And then that was a crit. But anyway, cool. So we take out that was Psybeam. He goes into the muck this time, so not the oh, that's a crit hit, frick you. Okay, so that's quite good. He didn't go into the wheezing that time, which is nice. And then, well, if it explodes, then we can't really do much about it. There's sludges. I did loads. But we can take it out in 2 hits, which is really good. And Jinx grows to level 39, which is quite nice. So, now, we should have at least an antidote. Tell me we have an antidote. We don't have an antidote, well, that's really clever. Well, actually, if we make it to the bottom of the stairs, Lance heals us up, doesn't he? Yes, okay, so here we go. So, let's give it our best for our Pokemon, he says, as we head down, and we're going to take on some more Rocket Grunts. And hopefully, if they're still persisting with these poison types, we should have type advantage in virtually every battle, which is really good. But there we go, we can take out that Venomoth. And his next Pokemon is a freaking Alakazam. We obviously stay in. If Shadow Ball hits, I would say it's a one-hit KO. It's not. What are you going to do? You're going to reflect, okay. I'm going to strength. There we go, cool. So take out that Alakazam, which is quite nice. Slightly worrying when I first saw it, but we took it out with relative ease. That's only confusion. We want something for paralysis, and I don't have that either. Oh no, we do, paralysis, obviously. Okay, so we gotta go find the password to the door by talking to various of these grunts. So, another Rocket Grunt, he has a level 46 Crobat. So we Psybeam it, and that is a 2-hit KO every time I saw one. Although again, it looks like we I seem to be speed tying a lot. Please don't flinch. Do not flinch me out. It's not very nice. That did 41, obviously. Please don't flinch me out. Please don't flinch me out. Wing attack. That's going to do even more, of course. Of course, you stop doing bite and you start going wing attack the one time I have the chance. Okay. Zati. I hate that the most effective move I have on this thing is Nightshade. Bite, really going to take this? Going to take me out. Frick's sake. Thank you for looking me just as I was about to take you out. Okay, there we go. We take out that Rocket Grunt. We gotta go heal. Which sucks, but it's how it goes. We have to go and heal our Pokemon. And then, so, in. Come on. There we go. Round and down the steps. So, he defeated you. Okay, so it takes 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. The passwords are only known to a few rockets. That rocket there very graciously told me so. Let's go get the passwords. So, we'll grab up here and we get a full heal, which is always nice. We'll get an ice heal, which isn't so nice. We'll battle this guy. Oh no. Oh no, yes, we do battle him. Okay, so he's got a freaking Ursaring. Okay, let's try and confuse this thing. Do you have... No, you don't have guts at this point. Of course you've got feint attack, something that hits everyone on my team really hard. Cybeam, come on, come through. And Giraffe goes down again. And we can't Nightshade because... There we go. Xatu gets a kill and moves to level 36. And he's got a Venusaur. So, let's see this fly completely... That does nothing. We don't have any awakenings, do we? I have a full heal. Or two, I think. Full restore. I just picked up a full heal, didn't I? Yeah. So I have 2 full heals. Yeah, it's going to be important. Razor Leaf does nothing to me. I fly again. Miss the Sleep Powder, which is always nice. And now we're going to Nightshade to finish you off. There we go! So Xatu defeats that Venusaur, which is really nice. And then we're going to take on this female Rocket Grunt, who has nothing for us to be worried about. The level 18 Ekans. Did I really miss the fly? And a level 18 Gloom. Really? Are we actually meant to... Are they meant to be level 18 at the moment? So she tells us the first password, which is Slowpoke Tail. Are they really only level 18 at this point? And we're now level, what, facing level 45s. Okay. It's got Zap Cannon. Please miss. There's 1 in 2 chance of that missing. I don't know. Confusion. Nothing. Oh, and you've got freaking whatever it is, Lock On. Is it Lock On? Zap Cannon. Thank you. Oh yeah, always paralyzes. Okay, I can't argue with that. Yeah, okay, just keep locking on. Keep locking on while I'm already freaking paralyzed. Okay, good. We want... Just gonna put Jinx in the front just for the moment. If we turn on the power signal for broadcast nationwide, the very thought excites me because you're an evil person. So this guy, hyuk. You're challenging me to a battle. You're nuts, but you have guts. If we beat him, he'll tell us the password, because that's just how, obviously, you know, Team Rocket works. Confusion. We want confused. Mega Punch. It's stab. Live. How did we live? I forgot that Mega Punch, obviously Mega Punch here is stab, which is really bad. But Psychic is our stab, and should do a decent amount. That looks like a 2-hit to me. And we live the Dizzy Punch, and we don't get confused, and boom. Kadabra goes to level 42, and we take out that Kangaskhan. So, the password to the boss's room, I think it is Raticate Tail. Pick up an X special, and some protein. Protein we can immediately give to Eevee. Pretty sure guard spec is like, yeah, 1 battle, there we go. Yeah, because it's only stuff like protein and Carbos and all that stuff. It's only stuff like that that raises happiness, I'm pretty sure. So, should I be thinking, yes, I should be thinking about healing. So... We gotta make the run back all the way to the Pokemon Center. Can't believe that here you're meant to be at level 18 and we're like double that. I sort of forget how simple this game is at times. I say simple, I mean like... It's not that difficult a game. I think that was the main criticism a lot of the time of Gold and Silver and Crystal, is that, you know, especially in like the late game, especially, you know, you go all this way, you defeat all the trainers in Johto, you come over to Kanto, and the Kanto trainers don't offer that much of a challenge. Anyway, Rocket Grunt, next up, a Sand Slash. I'm scared of you, because you've been destroying my Staryu every time I swap into you, so I'm just going to Psybeam away. Slash. So that's the thing about Slash. Obviously Slash is a high critical hit move, so you sort of expect it. Next Pokemon is a Pinsir. Okay. The only... no, we can go into Zartia. Interesting that they have a Bug type. That's an interesting choice. A Bug type going for Guillotine. Okay. We should obviously remember, Guillotine is obviously a one-hit KO move. So if it hits, we're screwed. The nice thing is he's going for submissions, which is a bit silly of him. Submission is resisted 4 times by Xatu, so it's nothing to be worried about. His final Pokemon is an Omastar, so Rock, Water. We could go into Kadabra and we can Thunder Punch. Okay. Going for your little protect strategy, I see you. Water Gun. How did Water Gun do that much? Obviously with a crit hit, but even that, I wouldn't have expected the crit Water Gun to do well over half. I'm specially defensive. Anyway. Is it really? I just gotta see this. Stats. What is your special defense, Kadabra? 81. 63, 69, 57, 90, 88. Yeah, you're like my second, well, third. Okay, so, oh damn, I didn't mean to trigger this battle, but anyway, so you. Didn't I tell you that I was going to destroy Team Rocket? Tell me, who was the guy in the cape who used Dragon Pokemon? My Pokemon were no match at all. Told me that I don't love and trust my Pokemon enough, like Blast. That's obviously our rival getting all annoyed because Lance has told him that the real reason that he's not doing so well is because he's not loving and trusting his Pokemon as much as we are. So, anyway, we're just going to check through our TMs with Dynamic Punch, Rollout, Roar, Rock Smash, Hidden Power. Sweet Scent, Iron Tail. I'd love if my Hidden Power was Bug or Fighting for one of my Pokemon, because that could actually be rather useful. Return, Dig, Mudslap, Swagger, Swift, Detect, Attract, Thief, Fury Cutter, Nightmare. Because Fury Cutter isn't that useful, because obviously it requires successive hits, and as useful as obviously Rollout was in our previous run, I'm not sure we could really pull off the same thing with Fury Cutter. But anyway, so we are going to take on this Rocket Executive. And this will probably be near enough the end of the episode. I say that just as he throws out a level 57 Crobat. That thing is a threat. Like, big time. It's probably faster than everything on my team. Yeah, it's faster than my Kadabra. It's going to be faster than my Jink. I mean, my Kadabra is my fastest Pokemon, so it's already faster than everything else. We are so screwed. I'm not sure I can take this. I think we lost. I should have licked there. Try and get the paralysis. Okay, if you just want to confuse me... Oh, you are... That was just terrible luck. Okay, Wing Attack's going to one hit. No, it doesn't one-shot me, but I thought it would have. Anyway. And then Eevee, unfortunately, is going to have to go down here. Look how little that is doing. Okay, so that guy, he is tough. He's at level 57. So it looks like what we might need to do is we might need to do some grinding. Joy of joys, everyone loves a bit of grinding. Admittedly, our Pokemon weren't at full health at that battle, but at the same time, he is level 50... What was it? 57. And we are at level 42. So I don't even think had we managed to get the hits from Girafarig and from Kadabra on, I'm not even sure we'd be able to take out the Crobat. And then once you do that, you've then got to think about what are the remaining Pokemon he's going to have. Are they going to be the same level at 57 and all this stuff? So I think actually, right now is probably the best time to call this episode to an end. And I will do some off-screen grinding, and we'll come back with hopefully my Pokemon a little higher in level, and maybe even an evolution looking at you, Eevee. So, but anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my Pokemon Complex Crystal Psychic Monotype, and I hope you'll join me on the next one, where we'll see if we can get some revenge on that particular Rocket Executive.